Hey guys, today we're making the two best adjustable sliding knot bracelets. This first one has a single sliding knot which slides along the other cord. This one here has a square knot slider so it slides along both cords. Both designs make it really easy to adjust the size of your bracelet. We've got our 50cm length of cord and we start by placing the left side end on top of the right side end. Now holding that centre part in between my left index finger and thumb, now we take this top cord down the back and around our finger. Working towards the left, again down the back around my finger to make two full loops around my finger here. Now gently removing the loops, we bend the end of our cord around and place it down both loops. Pulling it out the right hand side and gently pulling this knot down tight and tidy. Now your knot should slide along the other cord, so you can test it out and make sure it slides okay. Now we just need to tie some stopper knots onto each cord. So bring that cord around to form a loop, bring the end through the loop and pull that knot down tight, trying to make sure they're even on both cords. It's a good idea to try it on for size and make sure you're happy with the positions of those knots. If you are, then you can cut these tails off just outside the knots and melt the ends with a lighter so they don't fray. So that's the first knot with a single sliding knot that slides along the other cord. Now for the second design, we need two 50cm lengths of cord. Now with the first piece, we bring it around and overlap the cords here on the right hand side. Now the second piece we place underneath where the cords overlap. Now for our square knot, we bring the left side cord around across to the right, leaving a little loop here on the left. Now bring this top cord down over this other cord and pass the end underneath to come up this loop on the left hand side, pulling both ends tight. Now for a square knot we alternate each stitch. So this next stitch we bring the right side cord around across to the left, leaving our small loop here on the right hand side. Now bring this top cord down over this other cord and pass the end underneath to come up that loop on the right hand side, pulling both ends tight. Now back to a left side stitch. So left side cord across to the right, leaving our small loop there, right side cord down over, under and up that loop on the left hand side. And now a right side stitch. So just keep alternating these left and right stitches until your little square knot slider is as long as you want it to be. Once you're happy with the length of your sliding knot, then we can cut these tails off on the sides of our knot, leaving a couple of millimeters there and then gently melting and tapping to fuse it onto the side of the knot. Same on this side as well, gently fusing it onto the knot. Now it's time for stopper knots. So bringing that cord around to form a loop, bringing the end through the loop and pulling these knots down nice and even on both cords. You can try it on for size, just make sure it fits okay before cutting these tails off just outside the knots and melting with a lighter so they don't fray.